kids, and welcome to Kids Church. My name is Grace. This is my friend Theo, and this is my fancy dancy hat. Guess what? We just celebrated Easter, and it was amazing. We knew that Jesus rode in on a donkey, and there was palm branches. Jesus rose for us. There was Pentecost. There was Ascension, and Jesus eventually went up to heaven. And we're still waiting for him to come back. But in the meantime, here's Kids Church and me wearing a funny hat. It's now everyone's favorite part of the show where...
The part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Okay, hold on, cut it. You keep thinking this is VeggieTales. Are you serious? Do I look like VeggieTales? Is this VeggieTales? Do I look like a cucumber? Am I green? I don't think I'm green. I'm not a cucumber. My name's not Larry. Or is it Larry? Hey, come on, cameraman. Edit. This is Kids Church. Whew. Tough day at the office. It is actually now time for Star of the Week, where we... Oh, I'm missing my hat. I guess I should get a new one. Howdy. Okay, yeah, this is more my style. This is way better, my lady. Yeehaw, my friends. It is now time for a special cowboy edition of Star of the Week, where I announce Star of the Week with a cowboy hat. There is a feather. Excuse me. Rude. All right, let's do a drum roll. This week's Star of the Week is Elliot. Congratulations, Elliot. You are this week's Star of the Week, where you get this fancy dancy certificate as well as a gift that tastes, honestly, really good. But on that note, we're gonna head into a time of worship, and it may or may not be country music because it is Cowboy Star of the Week Sunday. I'm just kidding. It's not country music. Welcome back. Today we are learning about a time in Jesus' life, which we can read about in our Bible. But when Jesus helped heal when Jesus helped heal a woman who was sick and a little girl who was also sick. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like we've been hearing about people getting sick a lot lately. In fact, I think has it been a year? 2 years? It's been 3 years? 3? 2? 3? I don't know. I'm losing track. And it's not very nice to be sick, is it? It's not very nice to be stuck in bed and feeling not very good. And sometimes people get really sick. and that's not fun at all. When I'm sick, see, I'm sure this hat would help me feel way better. But really, I like to drink something called warm water, which is like warmed up water with some honey in it because it soothes your throat and it tastes really good. What makes you feel better when you're sick? Thea, what makes you feel better? What about a warm blanket? I love warm blankets. Those are my favorite. Ugh. I could use a nap. Maybe I'll just fall asleep.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Whew. Oh, okay, I'm awake. Whoa. Anyways, we're learning about a story in the Bible where Jesus tells us that he has power over sickness and even death. Whoa. But before that, let's head into a story video that is going to explain a very important story today.
This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like calming storms and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
One day, a crowd met Jesus as he was getting off a boat.
Oh, hey guys.
A Jewish leader named Jairus came to Jesus and begged Jesus to come to his home because his 12-year-old daughter was dying. As Jesus went with him, a woman was healed of her sickness when she touched him. As this was happening, a messenger arrived from Jairus' house and told him his daughter was dead, so there was no need to trouble Jesus anymore. But when Jesus heard what happened, he said to Jairus, "Don't be afraid. Just have faith and she will be healed." When they arrived at the house, it was filled with people crying. But Jesus said,
Aww.
"Stop the weeping. She isn't dead, she's only asleep." The crowd laughed at Jesus because they all knew she had died. Jesus made them all leave except Peter, James, John, and the girl's father and mother. Then Jesus took the girl by hand and said in a loud voice, "My child, get up!"
Oh, hey everyone!
And the little girl immediately stood up and started walking around. Then Jesus told them to give her something to eat. Her parents were amazed, but Jesus insisted that they not tell anyone what had happened. But news still spread all throughout the region of the miracle Jesus had done.
Whoa, that was an incredible story. Can you believe that? Well, we know it's true because it's in the Bible and everything God says is good. But let's read the actual Bible story now to see what it says. Okay, story time, let's do it. This is so exciting. This is the story of Jesus raising a dead girl and healing a sick woman. Now when Jesus returned, a crowd welcomed him, for they were all expecting him. Then a man named Jairus, a synagogue leader, came and fell at Jesus' feet, pleading with him to come to his house, because his only daughter, a girl of about 12, was dying. As Jesus was on his way, the crowds almost crushed him, and a woman was there who had been subjected to bleeding for 12 years. But no one could heal her. She came up behind Jesus and touched the edge of his cloak, and immediately her bleeding stopped. "Who touched me?" Jesus said. When they all denied it, Peter said, "Master, the people are crowding and pressing against you." He's like, "Jesus, There's a lot of people around you. Anyone could have touched you. But Jesus said, someone touched me. I know that power has gone out from me. Then the woman, seeing that she could not go unnoticed, came trembling and fell at his feet. In the presence of all the people, she told why she had touched Jesus and how she had been instantly healed. Then he said to her, daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace. While Jesus was still speaking, someone came from the house of Jairus, the synagogue leader, and said, your daughter is dead. Don't bother the teacher anymore. It's too late. She's dead. What could Jesus do? But hearing this, Jesus said to Jairus, don't be afraid. Just believe and she will be healed. When he arrived at the house of Jairus, he did not let anyone go in with him except Peter, John, and James, and the child's father and mother. Meanwhile, all the people were wailing and mourning for her. Stop wailing, Jesus said. She's not dead, but asleep. Well, everyone laughed at him because they knew she was dead. But Jesus took her by the hand and said, my child, get up. Her spirit returned, and at once she stood up. Then Jesus told her to give her something to eat. Her parents were astonished, but he ordered them not to tell anyone what had happened. Okay, let's play a game. Cue the game music. This is a game of true or false. I'm gonna ask you a question or a statement, and you're gonna tell me if it's true or if it's false. True or false, if Jesus came and put a Band-Aid on the girl, would she come alive and feel better? Probably not. She was dead, so a Band-Aid wouldn't really help heal her. Only Jesus could heal her. True or false? Jesus didn't love sick people. Like, what's with that? No, that is false. He wanted to be around sick people. He wanted to heal them and to help them. And he loves you. True or false? Jesus can heal us today. Yeah, that's true. Jesus is still working in our lives and can provide healing and comfort for those of us who are alive today, just like all the people that were alive when Jesus was way back then. You know, things like medicine and Band-Aids are awesome, and they're such a good gift from God. But ultimately, God is the one that heals us. And the most important healing God does is heal our hearts right here. Thank you, kids. I had so much fun hanging out with you. I hope you have a super duper awesome, amazing week, and I will see you next time on Kids Church. Bye.